Well, hello Nation. It's Var live on Var Nation, playing DC Universe Online, joining you guys, or hopefully joining you guys here on this Tuesday night. This is my late night for, tomorrow's my late day to go into work, so tonight is my late night for streaming, and so hope you guys are able to join. If not, of course, this will be up on YouTube. You'll be watching it later, assuming that I'm actually talking this time. So before we go much further, I'm going to check and make sure that I am. But as we get started here, I'm sure you're noticing a little something different about my tune right now. There might be something different on my right hand, and it might be my Rage power ring. I have officially gone back to Rage, ladies and gentlemen, and it is everything that I remembered it was. The revamp has been great to this power set. It's kicking ass and taking names, and I am enjoying every minute of it. Now, obviously, I'm not at my peak right now because I'm still getting used to the rotation and how the power set works. But thanks to Mr. Trexlight, or Trex, I found he had put a kick-ass rotation up. So if you go to his website or his channel, you probably know what it is. One of the more prominent DCUO streamers and YouTubers. You'll be able to find his Rage DPS loadout, and the one that I'm using, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how many he's done, but this one is meant for melee, and I'm loving it. I modified it just a snatch. Just a couple of skoches, just really one skosh, and I'll tell you what I did here in a minute, but I think it works good for me, so I'm going with it, at least for a little while, until I notice some kind of a drop in my DPS, and then I will, switch. But we're gonna go play around with it here in just a minute. In the world of DCUO news, we don't have much going on right now outside of the announcement that was just done last week, where they're talking about the Superman 80th anniversary event. Of course, we discussed that in great detail in the last stream, so not a whole lot of reason to talk about that unless you guys are wanting to. Of course, bring up any conversation in the chat that you want to, within reason, and or without reason, and we'll definitely go into it. Yeah, so we've got big Superman news on the way still. 2 more live streams to go into what is coming up for the 80th anniversary event. We've got, we know at least some of it so far. It's been on the test server. If you want to find out what exactly is going on over there, I suggest you go check out Shadow Dragon's YouTube page. You can find a link for that on the homepage of my YouTube channel. And also Torakumu has got some stuff up there regarding styles. You can check out Torakumu's page the same way. There's a link on the front page of my website, and I'll be adding Trex up there if he's not already for loadouts, because that's one thing that I've been missing recently. The YouTubers that I had been getting those loadouts from have apparently quit the game. So they may have come back, they may have quit again, I don't know. But moving forward, I'm going to stick with not everything, because Rage, obviously, he had done a power set for. I don't know what other power sets he uses or does, but yeah, I hate promoting channels for YouTubers who are going to be flighty, play, quit, play, quit, play, quit. I hate the game, I love the game, I hate the game, I love the game, I hate the game, I love the game. Trex, of course, been doing this since the beginning of the game, and probably before that. So that is definitely a solid channel that I don't think is going anywhere. Same thing with Shadow Dragon and Torakumu, so those are 2 other channels that I definitely will promote as much as I can, and those are people that have helped me do what I'm doing now. And inspired me to try harder and try to do better. So definitely support those channels that I mentioned, Torakumu, Shadow Dragon. Trex, of course, doesn't really need my promotion because neither do the other 2. To be honest with you, nobody does. I'm just saying, if you are looking for some additional DCUO channels, those are good ones to check out. And of course, some of the folks that hang out in my chat here, also YouTubers, so of course you guys get to know each other and whatnot. We all sub around and enjoy each other's content. So there you go. But without further ado, I am going to, we're going to get out and do some playing. I'm going to go through the rotation and what we've got going on here. But in DC news, you guys know the ongoing story with Allison Mack and the sex trafficking cult or whatnot. I still don't really know a whole hell of a lot about what she's supposedly done or been charged with, but I do know she was arrested the other day, according to Krypton site. And Variety reported it as well. But when K-Site reports something, I know it's true, because Craig doesn't report unless it's the truth, or he knows, or he's got a real solid a source somewhere that's told him. But she was released, I believe, today on $5 million bail to her. She's in the custody of her parents, and she's being put up in a California townhouse or something like that, awaiting the trial. So really no news as far as she did plead not guilty. We know that. But outside of that, no real news. The dude that she supposedly had worked directly under, not in the country, has disappeared, of course. And so, they're thinking maybe there's a plea bargain deal going on there, or maybe she's going to share some information with him. I don't know. But that is everything we know right now, and as K-Site releases more information, I'll let you know. Of course, you can always check out all the news related to DC, the world of DC TV, by going to ksitetv.com and visit the news section there. Wonderfully run website, and they are always quick to post stories. In fact, they normally break news when it comes to anything DC TV related. And it's not only DC TV that they cover. So, hence the name K-Site TV. So that said, guys, the Marys are bloody, the rage is bountiful, and we're going to get to it. So the first thing that we're going to notice here is my loadout. You can see it's absolutely different. Of course, I am Rage now, and I am spec'd still into superpowered, because that's what Rage is. The only thing that's different from what there's a couple things different from what I used to do. I'm not using Relentless Anger. I'm not using Plasma Retch. Plasma Retch now has been shortened, and you don't even have to jump clip it. But this loadout seems to be working really good without it. I did more damage right off the bat, at least on a dummy, than I had done with Earth. So I'm really liking it. I'm liking not having to have a pet. I'm liking killing shit with rage combos. So what the loadout calls for here is just to use a couple of buffs. The first thing that I pop is Relentless Anger. You leap at your enemies in a fury, damaging and knocking them down while restoring supercharge. It does inflict plasma burn, so that's what we start with, inflicting plasma burn, because it's going to make everything else that I do more damage. Now this is what's just a little bit different than the loadout that Trex had. So what he was doing, and what I probably will go back to doing, but was hitting this, then doing your outrage, doing the 3-hit combo, and then clipping violence into that. And violence absorbs a nearby rage to produce a violent outburst, damaging and knocking down nearby enemies. You're left with a scouring aura that damages enemies that dare to get close to you. It inflicts plasma burn as well. So basically what you're doing is you're kicking out the plasma burn, you're running through one trifecta of outrage, and then you would pop violence, then you would go back to outrage, do the 3-hit combo again, then go to lacerate. When lacerate's up, you start the whole thing over again. I modified that just a snatch because I was getting kind of annoyed and with Relentless Anger, because it takes time. You lunge, there's a big animation. I was trying to find a way to speed that up. So I found that you can clip it with Severe Punishment. Severe Punishment also gives you a Searing Aura that damages nearby enemies over time. So my logic was this. I'm going to hit Relentless Anger and clip it with Severe Punishment. That gives me my aura that's doing DOT. Then I'll go and do my one trifecta of Outrage. Clip Violence into the end of that. That continues my DOT aura. then go back to Outrage, and then Lacerate, start that whole thing again, or just completely skip this and just go back to Violence as soon as it's up. And then, of course, your Supercharge is Berserk. Focus your hate, causing a portion of damage you deal to be dealt again to nearby enemies for a short time. That thing is kick-ass. And so that's it. That's what I'm doing. And it seems to be working out pretty good so far. It is a hell of a power sucker, but it is also hella fun. So let's get out to the open world, and we will show you guys what it looks like and how quick it's killing stuff. It's doing a real good job. The thing that's really the hang up right now with this rotation is me, because I get into a mission and I get fumbly fingers. I forget what I'm doing. You know, I hit the wrong thing a few times, or I get knocked on my butt, and it you know, it's all a learn. There's going to be a learning curve for me getting back into Rage. So as the kinks get worked out, I think I'm going to do more damage than I had been doing with Earth. But it's just one of those things that's going to probably take a while for me to get used to. So you'll see that. But still, it's hella fun. Sure, I mean, it's fast. It's just everything I remembered Rage being. It's a hell of a lot of fun. Man, my glasses are fogging up. Oh, nice. Lida washed my Rage shirt, so I got my Rage t-shirt again. Let's get it done. So let's just go out and hit a couple of these guys. We are Venom. Jeffrey Lane, what's up, dude? So the first trailer that I watched, I was not, like, remotely, like, interested in that movie. The trailer that you told me to watch yesterday or the day before, whatever it was, holy hell, this could be the best Marvel movie that there is. Like, Venom is, they made that flippin' awesome. I'm super stoked about it. It looks so cool. So, see here, clip those two, one combo, then I'm going to hit that one, back doing my combo again, and then Lacerate. And Lacerate, you can stop it by hitting triangle. Yay! I am loving that. I feel like Venom a little bit with this power set. Pissed. A lot of times you don't even have to complete the rotation. The only thing is, with what I'm doing, I'm not eliminating Rage Crash. You could move that out and put something else in that spot that's clippable. There's another one that's like a protective aura that reflects damage, so you could do that too if you really wanted to. I'm going to go into the solo here. I don't mind the Rage Crash because I got used to it, and it's not as bad as it used to be. Like, it used to be just like the end of the world if Rage Crashes was going to hit you. But now that, you know, once I got used to it, it became an easy tool to kind of figure out. The problem lies when you're in a group with more than one Rager, and you can hear their Rage Crash countdown as well. It's annoying. Jeffrey says people are saying the Topher Grace Venom was better. Oh my god, the Topher Grace Venom was, I mean, it was good for what it was. It fit with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, but it really wasn't the Venom that, you know, I don't know. There's been different versions in the comics, but I like to think of shit. What's the main character's name? Other than Venom. Anyway, I like to think that he's more of an anti-hero, like what they're making him out to be in this, as opposed to a snotty little brat like he was in Topher Grace's version. But then every time I look at Topher Grace, that's what I see. Like, there's only been like one movie that I've liked him in. I think it was called Good Company, or In Good Company, I'm not sure. And he was still a snotty little brat in that movie.
You got here quick. Color me impressed. Mara filled me in. Looks like it's you and me, brave and the bold style.
And Tony Todd is doing the voice. Eddie Brock. Yeah, thanks, man. I like to think of Eddie as kind of how they're portraying him in this version. I mean, plus he wasn't like a weenie little weak dude. Brock looked like a freaking bodybuilder to begin with. Or at least that's what I remembered. But then, keep in mind, a lot of my memory is coming from the Spider-Man cartoons. It's like saying, you know, well, everything I know about Spider-Man comes from the cartoons, but it really does. I enjoy Marvel Cinematic Universe, television, and all that. The only Marvel comics that I've ever followed have been X-Men. And I quit doing that because it got so damn confusing. It was like... I dig that anyway. I dig the countdown. Oh yeah, I do wish that too, Jeffrey. He said he wishes that they did Venom after Infinity War, where Peter found Venom. I would have appreciated it more if they started it out that way too, man. It doesn't look like Spider-Man's even a thing in the Venom universe in this comic, although it was so crazy. The one dude that apparently is, I guess he's playing the main villain. In certain shots, he looks like Tobey Maguire, and so there was a scene where it shows him kind of like just standing there scoffing, and I thought it was Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I was like, oh my god, are they going to somehow be tying this into that universe? Which wouldn't make any sense, because they already had their own version of Venom. But no, it wasn't. It was that other dude. The thing I'm liking most, I think, about Rage right now is I'm actually doing stuff. I'm not just jackhammering my ass off. Like, I like being able to clip things together, having buttons to hit that, like, I just fucked that up. You can fuck up a rotation if you don't time it right.
Can you deal with these hatcheries?
I like this aura too. Thanks, man. I dig the style. I'm all raged up. Oop, I'm enraged. I might be X-raged as well. Thing is, rage does get tiring. Being pissed off all the time kind of wears you out, but I'm used to it. Kind of like the Incredible Hulk. I'm just always pissed off, so I don't notice that I need downtime, because I don't know what downtime is. I'm like, what do you mean not pissed? I have different levels of pissed. I have like pissed, slightly more pissed, and take your head off angry. And then there's a bunch of subtleties in between.
I need to make sure the rogues are still tucked safe in their beds. Meet me in the detention wing.
Jeffrey saw my video on the Superman anniversary. Says he's gonna play them all when they all come out, so he doesn't get bored quick. Yeah, I hear you, man. Just don't get high blood pressure. Too late. I'm already on pills for it. I'm sweating right now. I'm sitting in the air conditioning. Of course, you know. No. What do you mean turn it down? Like, make it colder? Yes. Yeah, Megas. I'm not really mad. I'm just raged. I'm enraged. The question is, what level of mad am I? It's 72. Well, perhaps you don't need to turn it down. I don't know why they did Lobo either. I saw another picture of it today, though. I mean, it does look super cool.
Get the rogues out and they'll even the odds.
I want... No, I'm good. Thank you. Lida's trying to take care of me. Because I'm sweaty.
Here, you. Give us our mirror.
Well, in a few minutes I will, because it makes interference for me.
Time to be back. Into the looking glass.
It's not the sound, dear. It's the electrostatic activity. I just made that up. She doesn't know any better. I'm joking. I'm sure it does affect it. Watchmen on HBO won't follow the comic or movie. Why the hell are they even making it? What is the point of that? I like Watchmen. Oh, what's up, Connor? How you doing, man? Glad to see you, buddy. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. What's the point? And they just had the big Watchmen crossover in DC Comics. I mean, it's like, it's going strong right now. Damn, Flash. Getting used to the 3-hit combo is taking a minute, because I'm used to it only being 2.
I'm no angel. I'm not an angel.
You are no angel, Barry.
Get me out of here. I'll grab my wand and blast the bastard.
Flash. Quit the whirlwind, man. And when you hit that, it really kicks it up a notch.
Good luck with that, Hilda.
There are 5 symbiotes, and Carnage is in the film. That's cool, because Carnage is a bad moth. Let's see. Jeffrey says, I have a feeling Venom will meet Spider-Man in Spider-Man 3. Uh-huh. Yeah, I have a feeling too, man. You're not watching The Flash anymore? What happened? What ruined it for you, buddy?
You're one cool character.
I think I'm not caught up, so... Woody Harrelson is Carnage? Wow, well that's an interesting turn of events. He's old, but he is Woody Harrelson, so, you know. Are you ready for the main man, Mega said? I am making a main man tune, because you know I do love Lobo.
Time. You found my cold gun.
Yeah, Connor, Rage is fucking fun, man. Like, I missed the hell out of this. Can't wait to get more proficient with it, but... What the hell? Who's free? Oh, that's him. I thought I was frozen. Like, what the hell? Why am I frozen? What's really fun is hitting that supercharge. I don't think I need any of these. Ooh, a rope barrier. Oh, he can't say because I'm not caught up on the Flash. Damn it. I'm gonna have to catch up. I am, well, I'm caught up, unless there was a new episode today. I am caught up, but I haven't seen any episode that would have aired today. So, I think the last one I saw was last week's. You got Jeffrey started on Lobo. Lobo.
The Drift has tracked rogue Atlantean troops to an ancient temple
Thanks,
in the
Mara.
North Tribe. We must...
Let's go beat the hell out of some more Atlanteans, shall we? We can take out our frustrations.
Let me know if you need another lift. I could use another dry lander to pal around with at the embassy.
This place is
Yeah,
unfamiliar.
that's a good question. So,
It appears
okay,
to be
Jeffrey
an
said,
ancient temple, to whom I
let's
am
just say
sure.
what I say has been done before,
These symbols are
and it's about
arcane,
trust and Barry.
inscribed in
Oh,
old
god damn it,
Atlantean.
Barry.
Be on your
What the
guard.
fuck? I don't have a really good idea what you're talking about. So has been done in the Flash at least 2 times. Is he fucking with the timeline again? I would smack him upside his dumb ass head if that is the case. Connor Creed, which power would I even give Lobo? That's the question of the year for me, man. What? I'm taking a dip. Hold on, I gotta cool off. Blood pressure's a little high here. Okay, cool down. Alright, now I'm enraged again. I don't know. I want the giant hair too, man. But what power do you give him? Weapons? Does he doesn't really use weapons. I mean, he kinda does.
As queen of the seas, you will feel
Does he
their
use weapons,
wrath.
honey? I'm asking Lyda, not. I didn't call Megas honey, but I might. Does Lobo use weapons? What kind of, like guns? I know he uses a chain sometimes. He uses blasters sometimes. I guess you'd give him a mallet maybe, or I don't know. I would,
Ocean
because
Master,
it's like
surrender.
I can't
It's
make him brawling,
over.
but I would say he would use his fist
Indeed,
more than most
for
anything.
you, traitor.
Traitor, have you lost your senses? Do not allow
But it's like
your
we're running
ambition
out
to
of
be the ruin of all
we,
of
when we
Atlantis.
get all these new
Wink,
styles, we are
Mara.
actually running out of
Clearly
power
your
sets to
skills
use
for
that make
deception
sense.
have not diminished. Sebel usurper.
Yeah, he uses a
I
chain.
will teach you to insult the queen of
So
Atlantis.
what do we have that would be like that? He could always be
You are
Rage,
not a
I guess.
queen. You are a Sebel
But-
conspirator, and I will take pleasure in watching Arthur suffer the ruin.
Jeffrey says
you
guns and
have
chains, of
brought
course.
upon him.
Connor said
Give
Earth
up,
could
Thor.
work.
Your
Earth
plot
could
is
work. I mean,
revealed. Have you not
just
a
ground
shred of
pound a
love
lot.
for your own brother? You will be stopped.
we do need a chain power, Connor, and then I'll bet we'd see a lot of. Yeah, he's I mean, he's on par with Superman. Did you say immortality? Genius level intellect, really?
Matched every mutual
And he has had a red power ring. Did you just say cloning? That's a power?
West. Ocean Master calls minions
Huh.
from the sea.
I guess I don't know a whole lot about Lobo.
Released to block the moon pools.
Yes, that's what I was getting at too, Connor, was I'm sure we'd see a ton of Ghost Riders. Yeah, that's right. He's got the chain with the hook on it. Frag grenades.
Ocean Master has brought reinforcements.
That's why he
You
says
must
frag
allow
off all the
access.
time. Where the hell? There it is. I'm kind of hearing that between you and him.
Have
Just
you
give
not
him the
a shred
phone.
of love for your own brother?
Carving blades, so he would use knives and shit too. That's cool. I don't know why you thought of a mallet either, but it would make sense, kinda. And I'm supposed to be fighting him. Time capsule.
Stop the brine hulks. Restrict his access to the moon pools.
Brawler and
Never
acrobat
unseat
mega set.
Arthur from the throne.
I need this sucker right here. Well, yeah. It'd be nice if I could hit it. What the fuck just happened? Damn it. I got stopped. Then you need Allison Mack. Connor said, knowing me, if we had a chain weapon, I would make some kind of BDSM tune with the metalhead style. And then Jeffrey said, then you would need Allison Mack. Oh my God, that's funny. That's funny. If I had money, I'd say $10 to the first person who makes an Allison Mack tune. But I don't have money, so I'm not making that deal. Nobody write that down. Yeah, man. I saw that, Jeffrey. Allison he says she's gonna snitch. She got out on $5 million bond today. Where the fuck does Allison Mack get $5 million? I mean, she's not that famous. It's a lot of money. Wonder if old dude's hooking her up. Alright, this time I'm gonna pay attention and not get trapped in a corner. Pimp Mac.
Help to tip the tide.
Lex. She called Lex for the bail money. That's hilarious. Rosenbaum's like, okay, well, it's coming out of your ass. Oh!
You play your part.
She's like, no, not me, my slaves. Oh! So wrong. Turns out that whole thing, like, they weren't getting to have sex with Allison Mack either. It was her dude. So, like, that would suck. It just killed the whole thing. I was like, so what's you know, they're sex slaves or whatever, but what's the downfall here? Well, I guess it's that. So, yeah. Michael Rosenbaum got her out, he said. I don't know what I still don't have a good understanding of what she did. I read all kinds of articles and it doesn't make any sense. She forced people to give sexual favors to a dude and then he paid her for it. But how did she force them? Like by force? Or did she just talk him into it? That's what I'm unclear of. It's like, it's kind of hard to, I mean, I don't know. Because, like, that shit happens all the time. It's called dates. It's actually called date rape, but my point is, it's not sex trafficking. When I hear sex trafficking, I'm like, she's literally selling women as sex slaves. Like, physically abusing them and making them do it. This sounds more like they were coerced or told that it would be in their best interest or something. I don't know, man. I'm not saying it's in any way right. I'm just saying I don't understand what the hell's going on. All seems a little bit crazy to me. But then, you know, sex slavism is crazy. That's not a word either, I'm pretty sure, but it is. Oh, he says, oh, okay, Jeffrey says, I think she was really abusing and pimping them out. And kidnapping. Oh my God. Well, that is crazed. She's like... Somebody made the comment like that should be added to the real wall of weird. And now people are talking about like I can never watch Smallville again and shit. I'm like, it's not Smallville's fault she's fucking crazy. Don't blame Superman. Oh my God, did you guys see the picture now that Tom Welling is actually doing Comic-Cons? He's you know, meeting up with people, the Justice League and whatnot, and he actually took a picture with a bunch of people that were dressed like the Justice League. I thought it was the real ones. I didn't realize they were cosplayers. My dream just came true a little bit.
Will not be forgotten when he stands trial for this treachery.
Connor said, Var, do you run Gowling Eruption in your loadout? I have not yet. I started out doing that, and then I got this loadout from Trex Light, or I watched his channel to get it, and he wasn't using it, so I was like, why not? And also, you know, I don't know. So I've been running without it and doing okay, but I can definitely see some places where it would help. So that's kind of one of the trade outs that I have been making occasionally is switching that out for various things. This is a 201. I think I've got that back already. I do. Okay. So I guess I'm going to go with this electrostatic pulse. Because why not? It sounds like a rave party in a bag. The women said they could not leave, Jeffrey said. And of course Tom is back. Yeah, Connor, I realize, yeah, it is normally a staple with Rage, so we'll throw it in there and see how things go. I think it might be a power thing, because like what I'm using right now does have DOTs involved in it, but it's melee, so like I'm up in the shit here, and everything around me is getting a DOT, but I can see like in certain situations if I could fill the whole room, it would do better as far as that is concerned. In fact, we can try it a little bit and see how it works. There's no reason we can't. That's the beauty about the way things are now. We just have all the powers at our... I used to use Relentless Anger, and I can see that that's not as good as it used to be. So we'll see. I wonder what the power cost is. So, but if I do that... I mean, it's a good sized area for one thing, and it looks cool, but also I can't clip. I need something to clip in there with it. Not really. I mean, I can just be slow. That's really why I switched it, so I could, but see if we take a look at it. Let's see what's up. Oh, wrong one. Let's see what's up. I haven't really done a lot of all around you, damaging enemies caught in the pool. It does inflict plasma burn, so that's cool. I'm already inflicting plasma burn with this. And it is a supercharged generator. I wish Galling Eruption, I wish it was a supercharged generator. But anyway, we'll go see it in action. Jeffrey said Tom Welling was acting ashamed to have done Superman. Now since the movies and shows are big, he had a change of heart. Forbes magazine told the whole Infinity War story, and Jeffrey read it. Oh, sorry, man. I haven't seen. Obviously, I haven't seen the movie yet, but I'm going to. Kevin Smith reported that it is fucking awesome. He loves it. Yeah, Tom. Look at Tom now. I think that's cute too, man. He always did. I don't know if he really was ashamed or if he was just trying to distance himself from Superman, thinking that he wouldn't get other jobs. But yeah, ever since him and Rosenbaum started palling around together again, he is all about it. And I'm digging the shit out of it because I would love to see him play an older Superman. Jeffrey says, I really believe DCUO is trolling us and has a lot of stuff for the DC event because they're getting a lot of hate for it. Yeah. I figure that's why, you know, I vented in the last stream, and now I'm just gonna chill because that is typically what happens. They are like so good at throwing us off the beat and then hitting us with the big surprise and making everybody feel like jackasses for being pissed. So I'm pretty sure that's probably what's kind of going on. But yeah, Megasass, isn't she like 5 foot something? Yeah, she's real tiny, man. Like real tiny. Allison Mack. She may be a ninja. That could be true. She did some martial arts type shit. I think Kristen Krug did more of that, but notice Kristen Krug distanced herself from that shit fast. She was like, nuh-uh. I'm not taking the fall for that shit. Crazy ass. Allison Mack. Sorry, Allison. I love Allison Mack. We both do. Like, she was one of the highlights of that show for us, and, you know, whatever she's gotten herself caught up in, to me, doesn't take away from the performance or the show, or even her. I mean, maybe she got roofied. I don't know. She may have been the roofier or the roofie. Tom is the second best Superman. Michael's the best Lex in history. Yeah, man. I agree. Everyone is big with a gun in their hand. That is true, Jeffrey. Guns are big. Frank Emmons says, been so long since I played DCUO. Was a villain on PV, PNP, PvP. I got you, buddy. Well, I'm glad. Are you playing it now? I was getting ready to say I'm glad you're back, but I don't know if you are back. I'm glad you're watching the stream though. Anyway, when is the Superman event starting? I don't know. I think it doesn't start till May, but they didn't tell us when. So it's probably like Deluge was. It was touted as being the beginning, or taking part in April, and then it didn't start till pretty much mid to late April. Sorry guys, I had to get a pita chip in my mouth. Gotta start the dryer. So our dryer knob is broke. I thought the entire dryer was broke, but it's just the knob. So I have to take the knob off and turn the timer, whatever, with a wrench. Then put the knob back on, then hit start. A hell of a lot more convenient than buying a new dryer though. So I'm super happy with that $450 savings. No. Light is obsessed with buying a Power Wheel for Bodhi. I don't know where he would drive it. We live in an apartment on the 3rd floor. I'm not packing a Power Wheel up 3 flights of stairs. We literally live high atop Var Nation studios now. I missed a lot of a comment here, but I see the rest of it is, but there is one episode on Smallville in season 8 when Clark tells, I'm guessing, Chill about slaves. Oh, oh well. Sorry, I missed that comment there. Frank Emmons says he's not back yet. Was hoping they fix some of the balance issues in PvP and reduce the focus on grinding for gear just to compete in PvP. I'm not sure they did that though, buddy. They claimed that they did the balance thing, but I don't know about PvP, but PvE got unbalanced as quickly as it got balanced. It was balanced for one day and then they started catering back to everybody that was bitching about the changes, it seems like, and so now we're back to, I don't even know. It's definitely not balanced, I'll tell you that. I can tell that difference just from switching from Earth to Rage and the amount of time that it takes me to kill ads now, or as opposed to before. Even though I thought that Earth was doing really good, and it probably was. It's just I can notice a big, huge difference. So Connor says grinding for PvP is a major effing grind. Yeah. Oh, Jeffrey meant Chloe. Yeah, see, that's one reason. Well, besides the fact that I suck at it, that's another reason why I don't PvP often, because God, getting the gear is ridiculous. Let's do the duo here. Got a few minutes left. 16 minutes to be exact. Jeffrey Lane said the last season of Smallville, Clark talks to Chloe about slaves and masters, and you should see her reaction, just saying, oh. Because I'm guessing this stuff has been going on since around then. Oh, I'm going to go watch that sometime soon. Not now, but... I really still, the season finale of Smallville is still to me like one of the best Superman movies ever. I don't know if you guys are up on Krypton or not, but it is really good. They joined around that last season, yeah. And you could you know, you could tell a big difference in her personality on the last season of Smallville too. She did get much bitchier. Like, she just didn't seem to have that. Remember when Allison Mack, like the first few seasons of Smallville, when she came on the screen, she just had like a twinkle in her eye. Like, she had a light about her that was, just was unlike most actors. I mean, she had a real genuine, I don't know, light. It's the only way I can describe it. But by the end of the show, and I assumed at the time it was just a combination of having worked her butt off for 11 seasons, but it definitely, by that last season, it was like she just kind of wasn't the same. I like spewing up blood anyway. I never get tired of watching those chains. Oh my, I didn't even notice that. That's cool. Killing stars. Ooh. Ooh. I like the sound of that, Jeffrey. What the hell is this little penguin? Get over here, penguin. Where the hell did you go? One hell of a pissed off penguin. Now who do we fight? We haven't cleared Starro yet. Have we cleared Starro? No? Damn you, penguin. Pick it up. Pick up the ice. Put it in the tray. Mix the martini. There we go. I guess I didn't realize we had to actually do this plugging. I don't feel like I've done it, but maybe it glitched out last time I did this and I didn't actually have to do it. Get off my back, Callow Star. Is it Jerry Callow? Nope. Not gonna make it. Yeah, that freaking water would be close. Damn it, Starro! You get off my ass. I'm just gonna take care of Starros then. Let's see if I can clear things out and let this guy do the actual work. I'm just gonna fight. Can we please have the boss? There we go. Jeezy pizza. Oh, it's the actual Penguin. Alright, bring out my baby star.
Not again.
Die, Penguin. Oh, we were very close in DPS. I'll take some of that energy sodas. Why not? Oh, wave. I'll be a real nice guy and wave. Alright. Let's get out of here. Penguin just got the ass, that ass thoroughly violated. He did, Allison Mack style. Oh! I can't help myself. It's not funny, but it is funny. It's not funny, but it is funny. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. Oh. Let's get out of here and check what's in our box. Yeah. I am a savage beast. She did it to herself and others. I know, Bodhi. He's shocked too. I'm gonna have to tell him someday. I guess I'm gonna wait till he's old enough to understand. And that's gonna suck for him. Because, you know, I'm planning on raising him on Smallville. Because I love Smallville. It's my favorite thing in this whole entire world. Just collecting these to get him out of the way. Nothing I need there. I'm very close to finishing at least one of the collections here. Nope, not there either. Damn it. Well, close enough. So yeah, so I don't know, man. I used Galing Eruption. I'm gonna switch it back. Just cuz. What did I even have there? Ah. Your lady?
She's my lady.
Who's your lady? Allison Mack. Would you be her slave?
I would.
Lida would be her slave. I'm selling you into servitude. I like the thought of that. You and Allison Mack getting kinky. Boom! Dream come true. Sign me up. Except for the starving part. I'm not down with that.
I need that.
She could starve us and get us into shape. That'd be fine. Is Rage better than Atomic? Jeffrey said. That I don't know. I haven't played Atomic for a long time. I'll tell you next time I go in with an Atomic DPS, and we'll see who ends up on top or bottom. Connor says he finished the collection that gives the Starro Spore aura. Oh, that's cool. Alright, 5 minutes. I've gotten the 5-minute mark, so please, guys, before you take off from the stream, give it a like. I appreciate all the likes that I've been getting on streams. You guys are awesome. Totally outweighing the dislikes. And makes me feel very good about myself. If you have not, Awesome Gamer, what's up, man? If you didn't catch the stream, like Awesome Gamer, you can join, or you can watch here in probably like 20 minutes because we have super fast internet now, and it loads really, really quick to YouTube, insanely quick. Jeffrey asked, does Earth have a shield? It has a shield-like function where you're kind of surrounded by earthy shit that heals you a little bit and protects you a little bit in tank roll, but not like the Rage one. Check this out. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I didn't ever use this when I was Rage before because it was mainly for a tank, but I love this shield, and this is clippable, so. And this redirects damage back at your attacker in a small amount while stopping damage from hitting you. So this is another one that I could use in a tight spot, or just to clip in at the beginning of the rotation, just to have something to clip this with, because I don't like this. I don't like that animation. I like it, but I don't like having to do it. So it'd be much better if I could just bank and then go about your regular rotation. Then you get a searing aura and a bubble aura. Oh, now I'm dizzy. Anyway, Connor says he wants the other aura because it looks like Super Saiyan. Oh, Blue Koiken? I don't know how to say that. Goku's aura. Mega says he'd be your slave. There you go, buddy. Allison Mack. I don't see the downside, honestly, but you know, whatever. Anyway, guys, I will be back. What is today? Tuesday, so we'll be back Thursday. I realized I should have been streaming yesterday, but I couldn't, and so now this is a little bit better schedule to be on, I think, because we're hitting up we're opposite of Bath Night and for Bodie, and we're the night before my late day at work, so I can stay up later because I don't have to be at work until later. But then the downside is that I do work later, so I won't stream tomorrow. But so I may start skipping the every other day thing and start trying to go for a Monday, Wednesday, or a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and just make those. Yeah, but sometimes it gets jacked around, so I could try to make those. I could make those the scheduled nights. Tell me what you guys think. If whatever nights work for you all is really what I'll do, because you guys are why I'm streaming. So, but anyway, thank you guys for joining the stream. Connor Creed, he says he forgets who plays Lena on Supergirl. I would be her slave. There you go, buddy. Lyda would as well. She is, we've been fans of her since, what, was it Merlin? Yeah. I don't remember her name either, but, Awesome asked me if I ever got the gear. I'm not sure what gear, but maybe. I did from the last DLC. I'm not full on this one yet, so. But yeah, and Jeffrey, we definitely do need a league night, man. That is for sure. But anyway, I will be back, like I said, Thursday, so we'll see you all then. In the meantime, if you're new to the stream, please sub. We got another new sub after the last stream, so thank you guys, all the new subs. Thank you to Jeffrey Lane, Awesome Gamer, Connor Creed, Magus, Jeffrey Lane, of course. And I don't think there was somebody new on here that I'm sorry, I can't scroll. So just how's this? Thank you to everyone who joined the stream. We appreciate it, and we will see you next time live on Var Nation. For Lyda and Bodie, this is Rock Var. Stay and play on.